one man's trash, they say, is one man's reward. JSA Films Tales from the Graveyard Shift. We have a new set. Producer Tom gave us a nice new set. We have that chair, which was featured in the opening shot, which we'll talk about in about a second. We got this nice brick. What are those gimmick brick called? Something. We got a bucket. Everything I asked for. Buckets, a brick, a chair. Oh, a chair. JSA Films. Tales from the Graveyard Shift. Ooh. I might have to get up. It looks like the current mayor has made City Hall orange. City Hall is in orange for Halloween. Nice. Well, you're probably asking yourself, where did you get such a nice chair? And what did you mean by someone else's trash? It's another man's treasure. Kind of like the city of Yonkers itself, some would say. Well, I got off the 25 bus at the new last stop, forcing me to walk down the hill. Not that I have anything against walking down hills. Even though I'd much rather walk up a hill than down a hill. Like a steep downhill. I'd rather walk up it than down it. You know what I'm saying? It's all steep, especially if there's like wet leaves and shit on the floor. It's a wreck. I'd rather walk up. Okay. So as I was walking down the hill, I noticed a very familiar chair laying alongside the garbage. Not in the garbage, not on top of the garbage, alongside the garbage. So I said to myself, that chair looks very familiar. I will bring this chair onto the site because the other chair we have sucks. It's like a metal folding chair. And this chair that I'm very familiar with, we'll take this chair and sit it down on the new set of JSA Films. Tales from the Graveyard Shift. Tom, I said to fucking get that shit painted over, Tom. If fucking City Hall could have orange fucking lights for Halloween, we would get some fucking shit painted over. If I have to do it myself, I'll go upstairs and get the fucking paint myself. Fucking Tom, debut of the new set. And it's like a, look at this. Look at it. I moved my shoulder out of the way so you can see what I'm fucking talking about. You think that's comfortable sitting like that shit? You think that's comfortable? It's not. So, now back to me and running for mayor. Let me get up. Let me try to get my future office in shot with the orange light. See that? Right there, it's all orange and shit up there. That's my future office, orange. So, as I've promised, I made plenty of promises. You see, JSA Films realized something. JSA Films realized why he was put right here back in Yonkers. See, at first I thought maybe it was to speak to that guy or speak to that guy and have that guy speak to that guy and then that guy could speak to that guy. And then once again, I'd be cleaning up after the city of Yonkers. But I realized, no. I was put here for bigger and better reasons. JSA Films, future mayor of this city, like I said in past videos. When was the last time a mayor had this nice of a hair? Look at this. That's the future of Yonkers right there, in my hair. There's wind everywhere. And my hair doesn't budge. Look at that shit. Look at it. I could be the fucking president one day. But for now, I will settle on the city of Yonkers. There's so much to be done in Yonkers. Everyone talks about how there's a black cloud in Yonkers. And they say it with pride, like, oh, Yonkers there's a black cloud over it. DMX talks about it in his book. It's ridiculous. Why should we be seen as a city with a black cloud over it? We should keep that PMA. Google, you got Google, right? Use that shit. We gotta use that PMA. Put your hands on the screen. See, it should say vote for JSA right there. I told Tom, never mind. You see, I'm out here all fucking night, strategizing, protecting the streets, making these campaign videos for you, the city of Yonkers, the voters, all the voters. The city of Yonkers will no longer be known as the city with the black cloud. There'll be sunshines and rainbows, not the gay kind, unless you like that kind of stuff. All right, Starbucks will also serve that unicorn shit. I don't like it, but some people do. The people that go to those art galleries across the street, those are the people that like that shit, and there's nothing wrong with it. I would drink a unicorn drink if it sounded like it tasted nice, but they were like, it's sour. I don't want to drink no sour milk coffee. I don't know what that shit is. It looks cool. You know, I walk down the street with that shit. I walk down the street with a unicorn-looking colored drink and it tastes good. But if that shit don't taste good, I ain't gonna drink that shit. And that shit's expensive. $3. We went over this before. $3, Pike Place. Large. Leave room for half and half on sugar. And I go and get the brown sugar. I fuck with the brown sugar too sometimes. Voters. What? And the half and halves. Love my mulatto people. Love them. Every mulatto I've ever met is funny as hell. That's like a rule. If you're a mulatto, you are funny. That's how it goes. That's how life is. I don't care if you think that's a stereotype. That's a positive stereotype. All mulattoes are hilarious. Hilarious. I'm gonna make sure there's a mulatto in my cabinet. Not like at home in my cabinet near my cereal. I mean, you know, in my Mayoral. I had to learn how to say that word. My Mayoral cabinet. Working right next to me. I'm gonna have an albino up there, a mulatto on this shoulder, behind this shoulder, and an albino right behind that shoulder. That's gonna be my whole shit. And you know who the treasurer is gonna be? This is my announcement right now. The treasurer, once I become mayor, the new treasurer, Margot Reed. Thank you. Google that shit too. You got Google? You got Google? Google that shit. Google that name. Free Margot Reed. Google that shit. She's gonna be my treasurer once I become mayor. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's take this. Let's walk. Let's walk. Let's walk. We're trying out new features on the show. We got this set, but I asked Tom to paint that shit, and that shit is crazy. How people gonna take me serious without written over my shoulder like that? I'm trying to host the show, and this shit, I'm trying to run for mayor, and this shit is just there. I ain't comfortable with that shit. I don't care what you heard. And trust me, we're gonna hear about all that shit once I become mayor. Before that, when I run for mayor, all that shit gonna be discussed. My name has been besmirched in the past, and this is gonna be the path to clear my name. Those videos that I made that got me fired from that job across the street, those are the videos that are gonna make me the mayor of this city. Those are the videos. Like I said, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Those videos were gone, they were thrown away, they were along the wayside. But like Jesus, they rise. And with the crucifixion, like I've always said, comes the resurrection. Tales from the Graveyard Shift. The next mayor of this city. The next mayor of Yonkers. JSA film. orange is the new